Hi, Leo. Happy October. I hope you are doing well. All right, guys. Let's see. Oh, hallelujah. I was going to say, let's see if we've got any movement. We've got abundance, okay? Blossoming abundance, and we've got contract. Both of these fell out, okay? Contract can be a karmic contract, which we'll see. It can be balancing of something. It can be legal matters, right? But either way, you've got abundance here. So some of you, if you're waiting on legalities, you've got abundance coming here, okay? All right. Here we go. Let's see. All right, guys. Okay, cards fell out. I'm going to put them off to the side. All right. Because your cards are acting funny, so let's see. Okay. 8 of Swords. Okay. Hang on a second, though, because that could have very well something to do with this. Like, it's just like you feel like you're stuck. So let's see. That card has been coming up a lot. I will tell you with this card, though, there is nothing in this card that you cannot do. This is only what you think you can't do. It's restriction through here, through the things you tell yourself, but it's an 8. Okay, an 8 caps out. It's like you can't go any further than that. So the good thing is that you won't get past here. Okay, so it's about, maybe not being distracted too. Maybe finding, you've got 2 cards here I'm noticing as well. The Scales, Balance, and the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is not a card of ignorance or I'm going to turn a blind eye or I'm not going to pay attention to this. The 2 of Swords is I find peace and harmony in the middle ground, in the gray area. I compromise where I have to because I know my friendships are more important. There's power in the 2. It's the coming together of something. It's the realization of something. It's the taking responsibility for something in whatever suit it is, right? The Ace is like I acknowledge something. The 2 is now I've got to do something with it. I've got to take responsibility for it. I've got to quiet my mind so that I can hear what I'm needing to do here. Okay, so that's what that is. And the 8, though, the 8 of Swords is just we feel like we're stuck, or we feel like we don't have enough time to do something, or we feel like, it's all of that kind of stuff. Sometimes it's, I'm stuck in this job, or I'm stuck in this house, or I'm stuck in this marriage, I'm stuck. But the problem here is that with this, you get to this point because you've chosen to not, and we all do it, not put something first and foremost, where it was like, oh, tomorrow. Well, tomorrow comes and it like knocks you onto the kitchen floor. That's the kind of the energy in this. All right. So you'll deal with it. It's dealing with stuff, though, sometimes with this card that are patterns that are ingrained. That's why I think this has to do with a karmic contract, okay, which means you're going to have to face this, go through the kitchen floor moment, go through that dark night, okay, deal with this, because what it is that you're fearing here and trying to slow things down, the universe will let you do it for a little bit of time, but then it'll say, no, we're going to deal with this now. And it's usually at a time where you're not anticipating on it because you were just going to cram it to tomorrow. Well, you'll deal with it now. The good news, I assure you, is that once you clear this, it'll show you something better. Okay? That's the only reason this would happen, and you've got abundance here. So sometimes the fear in of itself is the karma. It's not the thing, it's the fear. So you're already experiencing it. You see what I mean? That's the trip up. You're fearful of something you're already. That's all you've got to deal with is your fear of it. It's never it. It's the fear. Okay? I hope I know you know what I mean. Okay. You've got the Strength card. You're going to have to muster up some courage here, because do you see in her hands, you've got what it takes to get yourself out of here. Do you see that? That's what I'm saying. And it's going to take some strength and courage, but you've got this. Okay? It's your card. You're showing up in your own reading. You see what I'm saying? You've got this. Eight of Cups. Another 8. You're walking away from something. This is a card that says leave. It's time. Let's go. You want something more, something higher, something more substantial. This is karmic for sure. Absolutely. By that I mean more than karma. It's more than karma. This is like your soul is going somewhere here. It's aiming for something. This is a card of wanting something more than here. I need something more than is on this earth. I need something that divinely connects me to my true north. And that's what this is. It's crowning your reading. All right. 3 of Wands, bold moves, making a plan, okay? You will have a return for this. You've got to just get a plan, balance it out. The abundance is here, okay? Your ships are coming in, okay? This, this is like the, I forget who got this, honestly. I know Libra did, but I know another, I think it was, I can't remember. I know another sign, it's aim bigger, look higher, go longer, those kind of things, right? You're aiming here and the universe is trying to send you something a lot further. Okay, so the 3 of Wands is have a bigger picture, have a bigger plan. Don't sell yourself short here. Okay. I don't know why I'm yelling. I don't, but I feel the thrust of this, so I don't want you to miss an opportunity here. Actually, you know what, guys? You're not going to be able to. So that's why I'm saying save yourself the stress and just let go of what you need to let go of. And if you don't know what that is, but you know it's something you just don't know, find the middle ground here in this 2 of Swords and in here. And just trust that you signed up for whatever this is. And by that I mean you can handle it. Okay? All right. 2 of Wands, big plans, golden gates. That's what I'm saying. You've got to aim higher, aim longer, dream bigger. Okay? The universe is trying to show you something huge here. You've got a lot of polarities, a lot of doorways. You're just, I think, maybe looking in one or not wanting to look in one or not wanting to address it. You know, not everyone handles change the same, right? Nobody really likes it, but for some people it's almost paralyzing, you know, but I'm telling you here, you're aiming for somewhere so much better. Two of Wands, 3 of Wands. You're going places because a 2 is the responsibility of it. The 3 is the bursting out, and you've got to see where it locks down here. You had a plan, maybe a lifetime ago, maybe when you were a kid, maybe 10 years ago, maybe back in the 80s, because a lot of the stuff is clearing out from then, right? Depending upon how old you are. What was your dream back then? What did you want to do? What did you think you could not do, right? Not much. You know, at that age, you can basically do anything. Life hasn't kicked the crap out of you yet, right? You're invincible. Now you are as well. And the universe is trying to say, look, sister, brother, you got way off course here. We're trying to pull you back into balance here to give you the abundance that you want, right? You've got a lot of doorways here. Watch your polarity sign, and it most likely has the other end of this story, which is the house looking back at you, okay? So wherever Leo is in your chart, look at the opposite house. If you're a Leo rising, it's going to be your 7th house. Okay. I think your cards are as resistant as you are, to be honest with you, which means that it's hard. It's going to be a tough thing for you. Justice card. You've got a lot of cards, guys, of balance. This is truth, justice, karma. You've got a lot in here, and I feel it. Okay. The Justice card is karma. It tells you to do the right thing for yourself. This is your contract, okay? Queen of Wands. Fire. Creativity. Intuition. You are lit on fire here, okay? Whoa. And you've got the World card. Sorry, JoJo. Okay. Karma. Six of Cups. Something from the past corrects itself in the future. Ooh. And you've got the World card. It's a completion. A completion of a cyclical part of your life here. And it sits in your home front. This could have to do with a relationship. For some of you that have been single, you're going to find the love of your life now. The person you're supposed to be with. You've got a lot of cards that fell out. I'm going to keep them, though, because you need the extra messages. Okay. This is like karma that it's like something you were back to finish, something from the past. It's clearing that. It's clearing that out. You're ending something huge here. So maybe you're owed something from someone, right? It's not always the card that we end up. You know, sometimes the energy is flowing in a different way. But whatever this is doing, it's closing a chapter for you. You wouldn't have got the World card with this card if it wasn't coming to you, okay? This card too, and it's a card that is, I say, it takes a little longer for someone to get something together. You know what I'm saying? Like not everyone, depending upon a lot of things, you know, people don't get married early in life. Some people get married later in life. Some people need to establish their independence first and then they get in a relationship, or vice versa, or they got married really young and now they want to be single. This is a card of someone who gets their stuff together early in life, and it usually has a lot of past karma around being everything for everyone in their past life. Like they were, everything got put on them. Like they did everything for their family and the people that they loved, and they put themselves last. So they've got it takes them a little bit longer to actually say, I'm going to do me first. That's why these people, usually get married for only once, or they get married in a really crazy relationship early on in life, a really hellstorm, and then they get married later in life, and it's like it's the lifetime partner. They stay in that marriage forever. Okay. And this is the Justice card. It's scales balancing here. You've got a lot of balanced stuff for you here. Page of Cups. This is, again, I feel like you get a whole do-over. This is like a clean slate. You get to do it again. This is like love unjaded. I can do anything. You have trust in yourself. You have confidence in yourself, right? All right. I want to see the cards now. You got a lot of cards that flipped over. All right. You've got the Moon card. You're fearful. I feel it in here. You're afraid here. Temperance card, healing. Grieve for what you need to grieve for. This is a blessing card. Again, stay in the middle lane here. You're creating something brand new here. King of Coins. Solid as a rock. The Lover's card. Balance again. These are, what are those swans? They mate for life with only one person. So that's why I'm saying I feel like some of you are stepping into something that is a once in a lifetime thing. It doesn't need to be this. It can be you're finally balanced. You're whole. You know what I'm saying? Can be that too. You've got the Two of Cups here. This is nurturing the relationships in your life, loving yourself, loving other people. This to me is more of a marriage card, more of a relationship card than this one. This is like, how do I say it? It's you've got to be balanced in here to pull this in. Is kind of where I'm going with that. Queen of Cups. There is you're stepping into something here that is whole. You've got this. Trust yourself. These are two queens that have been to hell and back. I'm not going to discount the other ones, but you've got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. This is like, I know how to nurture myself and other people. I know when to light my fire and when to light someone else's fire. I know how to hold space for all of us. Both of these queens have literally, they would have stories that unless you knew who these people were, you'd never know the hell they've been through. So, now take the gift. There's a gift coming for you, okay? It can be you've got this too. For some of you, it's like you get the dream job of your life. It's for some of you, you start reaping what you have sowed your whole life. For some of you, it's payback time. Like you get something now that's owed you, okay? And that's what that 6 is with the World card. It's a completion of something. For some of you, you see your worth now and you start pulling it in. Sometimes for a manifestation of something that you're doing, it's like you've been giving yourself away for free and now you know your value and you don't have to do anything. The universe is just going to give it to you because it's that invisible, barrier that we put up. I'm not worthy. I'm not deserving. I can't ask for money. I get a lot of new coaches or counselors that say, I don't know how to ask for money, but it's not a tough thing when you value yourself and you know what you're providing for someone. Right? This is about nurturing yourself and the people around you. For some of you, you're stepping into a new job. You're stepping into a career that pays for you. You're finding your career. You're finding something that you're good at. A calling, we don't go. It comes to us. So now you may find it. You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, I do this. This is usually when someone will tell you all the time, well, you're such a good listener. Or you're such a good this, or you're such a good this. And you don't, you're like, really, me? But you do it innately, and that's what this is. For some of you, you are finding the love of a lifetime after, you've had to rebuild your life. Okay, this is the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Justice card. It's all coming for you, okay? For some of you, things that you think you could never have or you've given up on, they're going to show up at your doorstep, all right? They're going to show up in financial gain. They're going to show up. This is cyclical. It's sitting in your home arena. So this is going to affect every area of your life. Okay? The 6 of Cups is a lot about the past correcting the future. Okay? So we learn how to love. We learn how to be loved. We learn our value. We learn how to receive. We learn how to be loved. It's all of that stuff. And this I really do feel is a karmic contract. So this is probably why your reading last month was just like there's no air in here. You know what I mean? So this is what the life is coming here. But sometimes it really needs to stop enough to get going in a different direction. So that's what I've got. I think it's lovely. Massive doors are opening for you. This is... how do I say? It's divinely connected, but not of this world. It's like you find the love that sets your soul free. That's what this is. Okay, so I hope that I helped you in some way. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you with anything. Okay, I am thrilled to give you this reading. I'm telling you, please, what you're fearing is this compared to what the universe is trying to give you. Okay, plus, guys, I have to be honest, you won't get through the dark night. You just won't. So it's better to just lean into it, deal it, and be done with it. Because it's never as fearful as the fear around it. I promise you that. Okay? So there you go. I hope that it helped you in some way.